Thinking about purchasing a logo design service from Fiverr? Watch this first. What's up, team, and
welcome back.
I'm Eric, founder of GuyMaverick.com and the Guy Maverick YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on the freelancing service website, Fiverr. Recently, I purchased 5 logos from Fiverr, and I wanted to tell you guys about my experience. First, what is Fiverr? I'll tell you a little bit about it. Fiverr is a freelancing resource where average individuals like you and I can go to get things done. You can find logo design, website design, voiceovers, photo retouching, background removal, virtual assistant, color grading, social media marketing, resume writing, and so much more. Logos on Fiverr can range anywhere from $5 to $500. I discovered Fiverr when I was looking for a logo design service for my brand, Guy Maverick. When I discovered Fiverr, I was blown away by the amount and the plethora of things that they offer on that website for only $5, $10, $15, and $20. When I discovered all the services that Fiverr offered, I wanted to purchase all of them. I like to equate Fiverr as the eBay but for services. You can negotiate with the seller, you can buy it now, or you can post a request and let sellers come to you. Now every job that a seller on Fiverr performs is considered and called a gig. You have tons of different sellers that have different packages. Some of the lowest you'll see as low as $5, some of the highest you'll see probably $2, $3, even $1,000. Most sellers have 2 to 3 different packages that you can buy from them, going from basic to premium to ultra premium, or some will call it silver, gold, and platinum, or whatever they name it. There's different levels and tiers, and that kind of goes along with the quality, the time they spend on your logo, and the amount of logo concepts you actually get from that one seller. You can actually filter on Fiverr by delivery time. You can also filter by seller level. They have new seller, level 1, level 2, and top rated seller. As you could probably guess, top rated and level 2 have the most sales on their gigs. Level 1 and new sellers are relatively new to the Fiverr game, so they don't have as many sales, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. So recently I purchased 5 different logos from 5 different sellers regarding my name, Guy Maverick. The reason I bought 5 is because I saw a bunch of these different sellers and they had different photos of their work on their listing, so you can actually see what they do and what they create, so you have an idea of what your logo is going to look like. Since I was still in the early stages of branding Guy Maverick, I wasn't really sure how I wanted my logo to look. So I bought 1 service, I bought 2 services, 3 services, and before I knew it, I was at 5 different services and 5 completely different logos. I'll show you guys all these logos as well, and I'll share with you my experience with Fiverr and these individual sellers. My very first purchase and very first logo design on Fiverr was from the seller Logoist1. This seller was a level 2. Now Logoist1 had these pictures on their listing, and I was intrigued. Like I said, I didn't really know what colors, what fonts, or anything about what my logo was going to look like for Guy Maverick. So I kind of told him what the name was, I told him what the company was, what the business was, what colors I wanted to see, and I let him go to work. And this is what he came up with. I was actually quite happy with this. With not having really any expectation on how a logo was going to look, seeing this with the background and with the colors and the way he made the little icon on the top too, it looked actually pretty awesome. Working with Logoist1 was pretty awesome, I gotta say. I let them know my requirements. As soon as you purchase something on Fiverr, you go to the next page where you type in your requirements, upload any photos or frame of reference that you need to let the seller know what exactly you're looking for. I didn't have any of that stuff because I really didn't know what I was looking for, but he was more than helpful on creating this logo design, and he was able to get back to me quick with any questions I had, any comments or concerns. He was quick within 24 hours. I got my logo designed and delivered to my inbox within 48 hours, within 2 days. So that was great. And I recommend this guy. He's very accommodating. I actually had to go back to him a few weeks later because my color scheme changed to the teal and gold that you see in my intro now. That's now my official color scheme for Guy Maverick. And so I asked him if he could make a teal and gold version of that same logo, and it looks like this. He didn't charge me anything more. I just simply asked him if it was something he could do. He said, give me the hex codes or the color codes. I will see what I can do. He took it, I gave him a day or two, 2 days later, he sent me back this, and it was that logo with the different colors. He didn't charge me, he said, there you go sir, happy to help you. It was amazing. He was so helpful and I can't recommend him enough. The second logo designer is Lindamaker. This seller had no level to their name and they were fresh on Fiverr. Now, Lindamaker, and I'll show you guys what her pictures look like up here, she does more signature type logos. She took about a day and a half, she got back to my inbox, and these are the designs that she came up with. I was actually very happy with it. It was simple, white and black, nothing crazy. I took that, and if you look on my Guy Maverick website, right where my articles are, you'll see on the background this logo. So I don't use it as my main logo, I use it as kind of like a secondary logo, as like a background filler for a bunch of the other pages and things like that. And I was pretty happy. I didn't really have much besides just tell her my requirements. The name is Guy Maverick. I'm looking for just some type of cursive font, whatever it is. I don't really know what I'm looking for. She made it, and we didn't really talk much after that or before that or in between that. It was just a quick transaction. Alright, and all through this time, as I was waiting for these guys to make my logo, I was of course searching still on Fiverr to see what other designs of logos I could find from the many sellers that they have on there. That's when I stumbled upon CreateX_graphic. And this seller was a level 2. This guy was extremely accommodating. I actually felt bad because I only paid $5 for the service. $7, but you know, Fiverr takes their cut. And I just kept changing my mind, and he kept accommodating me without really seeming frustrated at all, which was awesome. And I just felt bad because I kept doing that to him. But ultimately, we got the logo that I wanted, and it looks like this. When I saw this logo, I was pretty astounded. He did the teal, he did the gold. It looks a little bit more yellow, but still awesome. I really enjoyed the stylized version of the word guy and how Maverick was under it. Definitely a stroke of artistic flair on his part, and I love that he did that. What I did in his case, because by the time I got to him, I had an idea of how I wanted my logo to actually look. So I sent him this photo, which was the photo that was on his actual listing. I sent him these color codes, and I told him, this is the name, this is the business, hook me up. So he did. Next was Hassie Designer. This seller had no level to their name. So I actually contacted this gentleman before I actually purchased the service. First time I've done that so far. And I let him know what I was looking for and asked him if he was able to do it. So I sent him photos, I sent him reference photos, I told him what I'm looking for, the name, what's going on behind it, and I let him know, is that something you can actually do? He said, yes sir, I can do it. So he sent me a quote, I purchased something, and this is what he came up with. I was pretty impressed. That was actually almost exactly what I was looking for. The texture on the top, the texture on the bottom. Maverick is bigger than the word guy. It's glowing and it's a PNG, so there's no background. Pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Now, I did get to that point after about 4 different revisions that we did, but throughout those revisions he was very accommodating, and we made it happen, and he made it happen, and I was very happy with it. And then I have Kaushana. I'll put her name up here. This seller was a level 1. I posted a request for a very specific logo design that I had envisioned in my brain. And I posted the textures, I posted the photos, the reference pictures, I wrote a whole long paragraph. I'll show you right up here what that looks like. And within 24 hours, I had 42 different sellers wanting to offer me their services. It took quite a bit of time for me to sift through all those sellers, but in the end, I decided on this person. Also, I want to let you guys know that every one of these services adds a $2 service fee. So if you're buying a service on Fiverr for $5, add $2, you're actually paying $7. Same thing with a $10 service is $12, $25, $27. So I'm sure you get the gist, but Fiverr has to have their cut, and they do charge that $2 on every single item. It doesn't matter if it's $5 or $100, it's $2 regardless. So that was my experience on purchasing logo design services from the freelancing website Fiverr. Before I let you guys go, I want to give you guys a quick few tips that you can use when purchasing a service on Fiverr that'll allow your transaction to go super smooth. My advice, if you're planning on purchasing something from Fiverr, is to go in prepared. Have some type of idea of what kind of design you guys want for your logo. If you have certain textures or colors or photos, send them in the order requirements. They love that stuff. They need that stuff. Don't be afraid to be demanding. These guys don't know what's happening in your head. They don't know what kind of design you have thought up. So you gotta be as detailed or as demanding as possible so they can get you your logo. Thanks for watching my review and experience on buying 5 logo designs from Fiverr. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Direct message me on Instagram at ThatGuyMaverick. Don't forget to check www.guymaverick.com for more information. Check back on the channel for more videos like this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell right up there. It was great to see you again. Hope to see you next week. And don't forget, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. Thanks for watching.